Okay. Also, if you guys have a strap, I think we might use one today. So go ahead and go get one if you can. Can you guys hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, cool. So let's come to the front of our mats. And we're gonna start by inhaling your arms overhead. Grab your left wrist, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, come back up. Grab your right wrist, lengthen. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, come back up. Reach your arms in front. Exhale, come into a chair pose. Hold here for 3 breaths. Exhale your hands into your heart. Lift your left heel. Start kicking your left foot back, coming into warrior 3. Keep pushing your left hip down. Core stays engaged. Exhale, lower your left toes down. Deep bend in your front right knee. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, start to bend in your elbows, cactus arms, chest to the ceiling. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bring your chest back up, hands into your heart. Inhale, coming into a standing position, left foot kicks forward. Go ahead and cross your left foot over your right, arms reach in front. Exhale into a seated position. Inhale, straighten up, bring your left foot back to the mat, shake out your right foot. Let's go ahead and bring our arms overhead again, palms come together. Exhale, reach your hands back. Inhale, bring your hands into your heart. Start to bend in both knees, coming into a chair pose. Hold here for 3 breaths. Exhale, hands into your heart. Right heel lifts. Make sure your feet are spread about hip distance apart. And then kick your right foot back, chest leaning forward, warrior 3. Exhale, lower your right toes down, deep bend in your front knee. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, start to bend in your elbows, chest opens up to the ceiling. Hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale, bring your chest back up. Bring your right knee in line with your left. Kick your right foot forward. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, cross your right foot over your left. Reach your arms in front. Sink into a chair position. Inhale, hands into your heart. Bringing your right foot back to the mat. Shaking your left foot out. Let's go ahead and bring our feet back to hip distance apart. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Press your palms together. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Tuck your chin into your chest. Fold forward. Really leaning into your toes. Inhale, look up, rolling your chest up to standing. Unlace your fingertips, bring your hands forward. We're going to cross our right arm under our left arm. Maybe wrap them around twice, and then exhale into a chair pose. Hold here for 3 breaths. Exhale, look to your feet, lift your left heel. Make sure your feet are spread hip distance apart. And then take your left foot back, maybe coming into a warrior 3 position. Exhale, lower your left toes down. Inhale, reach your elbows up. Exhale, bring your elbows back to center. Lean your chest forward. Lift your left toes up. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale your shoulders up, knees come in one line. Cross your left foot over your right. You can bring your left toes down to the floor if you need to for support. Exhale into a chair pose. Inhale your chest up, uncross your legs, uncross your arms, interlace your fingers behind your back. Exhale, hinge at your hips, tuck your chin into your chest, lift your hands off your back. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower your hands to your back. Release your hands, bring them forward, walk your feet as wide as the mat, point your toes out. Exhale into a low squat. Hands come into your heart, elbows pushing your knees open. Exhale, bring your right hand to the side, left arm reaches up. Turning your left palm face out, bring the back of your left hand to your low back, and then see if you can wrap your right hand around, interlocking your fingers, twisting your chest open to the left. Exhale, look forward, release your fingers, bring your hands back in front. Inhale your hands into your heart, prayer pose. Reach your left hand out, right arm reaches up, 5 breaths. Exhale, bring your right hand to your low back. Left arm wraps around. See if you can interlock your fingers, looking up to the right. Exhale, unlace your fingers, bring your hands to the mat, lift your hips, take your right foot back, left foot back, plank pose. Really push the floor away, engaging in your core. And then we're gonna lift our left leg up, rotate your right heel down, bring your left foot behind onto the ground on the right. Hips and shoulders face the ceiling, left arm reaches up. Exhale, roll to the outside edge of your right foot. You can bring your left foot stacked on top of your right or plant that left foot on the mat for support. Whatever feels best. Left arm reaches up, hold here in side plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's all take our left foot planted on the mat. Exhale, lower your right hip down. Inhale, bring it back up. Left arm reaches overhead. Exhale, right hip lowers down. Inhale, right hip up. Left arm reaches overhead. Exhale, lower down. Inhale your right hip up. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bring your left hand back to the mat. Left leg goes long, hips come down, untuck your toes. Push into your hands, bringing your shoulders away from your ears. Look back. Exhale, roll your chest down. Hands reach back towards your feet. Inhale, lift your palms up, lift your chest up, toes and heels touch. Maybe your toes come off the mat. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale your chest down. Interlace your fingers, press your palms together, chest comes up, toes come up. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale your chest down, hands come under your shoulders. Inhale your chest up, shoulders away from your ears, look back. Exhale, look forward, tuck your toes, lift your hips, coming back into plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, roll to the outside edge of your left foot. So you can go ahead and reach your right hand up. And then you're gonna bring that right foot behind you, hips and shoulders face the ceiling. Exhale, bring that right foot stacked on top of your left, or you can lower it to the mat, whatever feels best. Right hand reaches up, hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, plant your right foot on the mat in front of your left knee. Exhale, lower your hips down. Inhale, lift your hips up. Left arm reaches overhead. Exhale, lower your hips down. Inhale, hips up. Left arm reaches overhead. Exhale, lower your hips down. Last time. Inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale, bring your right hand down. Right leg goes back in line with left. Take your knees wide, sit back on your hips, child's pose, 5 breaths. Inhale, press into your hands, tuck your toes, lift your knees. Knees come together, hips lift, coming into down dog. Exhale, lift your hands. Right foot comes to the outside of your right hand. Left foot to the outside of your left hand. Exhale, your hips down, hands into your heart. Reaching your right hand out, left arm up, come into the bind over your right leg. Exhale back to center. On your next inhale, reach your left hand out. Right arm reaches up, come into the bind over your left leg. Exhale, release the bind, hands come into your heart. Lift your hips, point your toes forward. Hands can grab your the backs of your calves or your ankles, elbows come out. Exhale, pull your chest down. Inhale, roll back up to standing. So let's take our feet back to about hip distance apart. We're gonna reach our arms forward. This time, our right arm comes under our left. Step it once, step it twice. And then we're going to inhale our right leg up. Lean our chest forward so you can kick your right leg back. Exhale, bring your right toes back to the mat, deep bend in your left knee. Inhale your arms up. Exhale your elbows forward, lean your chest forward. See if you can lift those right toes up. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, your right knee in line with left. Cross your right leg over your left. Exhale into a seated position. Keep lifting your elbows up. Exhale into standing. Uncross your arms, uncross your legs. Feet come back to hip distance apart. Exhale into a chair pose for 3, 2, One. Exhale, hands into your heart. Left leg goes back. Make sure your feet are spread pretty far apart. Your left hip is still pointing forward. And then interlace your fingers behind your back, reaching your wrists down your left leg. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look forward. Keep your fingers bound. Drop your left knee down. Untuck your toes. Inhale your chest up. Wrist reaching down your left leg. Exhale, look forward. Release your bind. Bring your left hand to the mat. Right hand pushes your right knee open for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale your right knee up. Right hand plants to the outside of the mat. And then you're going to walk your right foot all the way to the left, bringing your right knee down. Left hand to your right foot, right hand to your right thigh. Inhale your chest up, look back. Exhale, roll your chest forward, bring your forearms forward, head can rest on your forearms. Let's take 10 slow breaths here. Inhale, look up. Bring your hands back to the mat. Let's bring our left knee up. Hands come to your hips. Inhale your hips up. Exhale down. Do that 4 more times. When we've done all 5, let's bring our hands back to the mat. We can bring our right foot back to the mat. Lift your hips up. Take your left knee back. So we're coming back into that low lunge. Keep walking that right foot over so that your feet are spread about hip distance apart. Left hand plants on the mat. Right knee bends. Right hand comes to right leg. Try and look at your left toes. If you can, reach your right hand back. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Look to your right toes. Bring your right hand back to the mat. Lower your left toes down. Lift your left knee. Inhale, bring your chest up. Opening to warrior 2. Go ahead and look forward. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Press your palms together. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Tuck your chin into your chest, keeping your legs in the warrior 2 position, lifting your hands off your back. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bring your chest up. Unlace your fingers, reaching your right hand forward, placing it on the inside of your right foot. Left arm reaches up. Exhale, bring your left hand to your left hip, inch your left foot forward. We're going into half moon. You want to crawl those right fingers in front. Make sure your right hand is right under your right shoulder. Right foot is under your right hip. And then you're slowly lifting your left toes up, keeping your core engaged and your left hip rotated back. Well, we have our hand on our hip at first to make sure it doesn't fall forward. Let's go ahead and bring our left hand down to the mat. Exhale, lower your chest down. Keep kicking your left foot up. Inhale, bringing your left knee in line with your right. Hands come into your heart. And then bringing your left foot into your right thigh for tree pose. Exhale your hands by your side. Bring your left knee forward, right hand to your left knee. Left arm reaches back. Keep pushing your left hip down. Exhale, bring your chest forward. Release your left foot to the mat. Shake your right foot out. Let's go ahead and come into the right side. Make sure your feet are spread about hip distance apart. Exhale into chair. Hands come into your heart. Right leg goes back. Right hip points forward. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Try and straighten your arms. Exhale, bring your chest back up. Lower your right knee down. Untuck your right toes. Keep reaching your chest up. Exhale, bring your chest up. Plant your right hand on the mat. Left hand comes to your left leg, pushing your left knee open. Inhale your left foot back up. Walk it all the way to the right, lowering your left knee down. Left hand or right hand to left foot, left hand to left thigh. Inhale your chest up. Exhale, look forward. Start to walk your hands forward. Head can rest on your forearms. Inhale, go ahead and look up. Start to walk your hands back, bringing your right knee forward. Hands come to your hips. Inhale your hips up. Exhale, lower down. Do that 4 more times. When we've finished, let's go ahead and bring our hands to the mat. Left foot comes to the mat. Now lift your hips up, take your right knee back, walk that left foot all the way over. Planting your right hand on the mat, left hand to left leg first, deep bend in your right knee, maybe reaching back to grab that right foot, but only if you don't feel any pressure in your knees. We want this stretch to be in your quads. Exhale, release your right toes long, lift your right knee, inhale your chest up, coming into warrior two. Be here for 5 breaths. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Press your palms together. Try and lean your chest forward, lifting your hands off your back. Exhale your chest back up. Release your arms open. Left hand comes to the inside of your left foot. Right arm reaches up. Keep that deep bend in your left leg. Right hand to right hip. You're going to start to walk your left hand forward, slowly lifting up your right toes, flexing your toes in towards you. Keep rotating your right hip and right shoulder back. Maybe reaching up your left hand. Right hand. Don't reach up your left hand. We're definitely not there yet. Sorry. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bring your right hand down. Rotate your hips down. Let your head fall. Inhale your right knee in line with your left. Chest comes up. Hands come to your hips. Right foot comes into your left thigh. Hands into your heart. Tree pose. Inhale, your right knee to center, left hand to right leg, right arm reaches back. Exhale, chest comes back to center, right foot comes down, shake out your left foot. Let's go ahead and take our feet wide on the mat. We're gonna have them a little wider than hip distance, but a little closer in than fingertips. And your toes are pointing out. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale into a wide-legged squat. Let's hold here for 5 breaths. Inhale your chest up. Hands come to your hips, lean into the left. Exhale, lean into the right. Inhale your chest back up. Arms reach overhead. Exhale into your squat. Keep pushing your knees open, making sure you feel the stretch on the insides of your legs, not in your knees. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale your hips up. Let's bring the edges of our feet parallel with the edges of the mat. Interlace your fingers. Exhale, hinge your hips forward. Lift your hands off your back. Exhale, look up, roll your chest back up to standing, hands into your heart, right foot at a 45-degree angle. See if you can sit on that right heel. Exhale, lower your hips down. Go ahead and take our right leg long, left foot into our right thigh. Left hand comes to the, or sorry, right hand comes to the inside of your right leg. Left arm reaches up. Inhale your chest up, take both shoulders to face your right leg, walk your hands forward, let your head hang. Inhale your chest up, reach your left leg out, right foot into your left thigh, left palm comes to the inside. Inhale, your right hand overhead. Inhale your chest up, both shoulders face your left leg, and then roll forward. Hands on either side. Inhale, roll your chest up. Take your legs wide, hands come to the center. Exhale, roll your chest forward to where you feel the stretch on the insides of your thighs, but not your knees. Inhale your chest up. Does everyone have a strap? You guys all have a belt? Okay, making sure. So we're gonna bring our feet together at the front of the mat. If you don't have a strap, you can use your hands. I just think it's easiest for adjustments. So we're gonna wrap the belt around the middle of our feet, hands on either side. Inhale, push your shoulder blades together. Exhale, lean your chest forward, shoulders stay on your back. So we're not rounding here. We're pushing our chest forward, lengthening through your spine. That way the stretch is all in the backs of your legs. So we're not putting strain on our low back. Hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Go ahead and hold on to the strap. Put it to the right side. You're going to lower onto your back. Bringing your right knee into your chest. Strap wraps around the middle of the arch of your right foot. Hands grab on either side, kicking your right foot up. So what we're going to notice is that the left knee tries to bend. Keep straightening in your left knee, and your chin tries to push really far up. So tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale, lift your head up, trying to bring it close to your knee. It doesn't need to touch. We're just going through that motion. Exhale, lower your head down. Grab both sides of the strap with your right hand. We're going to open your right hip up. So right leg straightens, lower your right foot all the way to the right. So make sure that that left hip and left shoulder stay on the mat. Okay, I'm going to stand up to do this. You're going to do a lying down. What you do, you have your right foot and you lower it to the right, keeping this left shoulder and this left hip down. Really try to slow down your breathing here. Inhaling your right foot back to center, grabbing both sides of the strap with both hands. Head comes up. Exhale, lower your head down, grab both sides of the strap with your left hand, lower your right leg to the left. So you're twisting here. What's important is you make sure that that right shoulder stays on the mat. You're looking to your right hand. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, bend your knee. Release your right leg long. Take a couple of deep breaths before we move into the left side, allowing your whole body to sink into the mat. Inhale your left knee into your chest. Wrap the strap around the middle of your left foot. Kick your left foot to the ceiling. Grab both sides of the strap with both hands. Inhale your head up. Exhale, lower your head down. Grab both sides of the strap with your left hand, opening your hips to the left, looking. You can look forward. Just make sure that right shoulder stays on the mat. Right leg reaches long. Inhale your left leg up. Grab both sides of the strap with both hands. Head comes up. Exhale, lower your head down. Grab both sides of the strap with your right hand. Cross your left foot over, looking to your left hand. Inhale your left foot up. Bend in your left knee. Release the strap to the side, reaching your left leg long. Coming into Shavasana. Let your feet fall open. Hands can rest by your side. Take a nice long inhale, filling up your stomach, filling up your chest. Hold your breath. And then exhale, release from your chest. Release from your stomach. Inhale, move your fingers and toes. And when you feel ready, come into a seated position.